Suddha.
I was thinking you can use them for clarity.
I don't like because other show forces that natural one. Okay. Okay, ready? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna के पछुआ किधर गए? इसी नाम डाल दो. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Adhana
Pite dhanya
Sadhavo Grihamedhinaha.
Sadhavo Grihamedhina.
Hello, ready everybody. Adhanapite dhanyaha
Adhanapite dhanyaha
Sadhavo Grihamedhinaha
Sadhavo Grihamedhina.
Yad Grihahi Artha Varyambo
Yadgrihaya arhavaryambu
Yad Grihahi Arhava Varyambo
Yadgrihaya arhavaryambu
Nina Bhumishwara Varaha
Trinabhumishwaraha
Adhanapite dhanyaha
Adhanapite dhanyaha
Pite dhanyaha
Adhanapite dhanyaha
Adavo grihamedhinaha
Sadhavo Grihamedhina.
Yad grihai ariha varyamho
Yadgrihaya arhavaryambu
Grihai arha varyamho
Yadgrihaya arhavaryambu
Trina bhumishwara varaha
Trinabhumishwaraha
Bhumishwara varaha
Trinabhumishwaraha
Adhanapite dhanyaha
Adhanapite dhanyaha
Adavo grihamedhinaha
Sadhavo Grihamedhina.
Grihahi arha varyamho
Yadgrihaya arhavaryambu
Yad grihai arha varyamho
Yadgrihaya arhavaryambu
Trina bhumishwara varaha
Trinabhumishwaraha
Adhanapite dhanyaha
Adhanapite dhanyaha
Adavo grihamedhinaha
Sadhavo Grihamedhina.
Yahi arha varyamho
Yadgrihaya arhavaryambu
Bhumishwara varaha
Trinabhumishwaraha.
Adhanapite dhanyaha
Pite dhanya
Sadhavo grihamedhinaha
Medina
Adanaha, not very rich. Api, although. They. Dhanyaha, glorious. Sadavaha, saintly persons. Griyamedinaha, persons who are attached to family life. Yat Grihaha, whose house? Certainly. Arha Varya, the most worshipable. Ambu, water. Trina, grass. Bhumi, land. Ishvara, the master. Avaraha, the servants. Person who is not very rich and is attached to family life becomes highly glorified when saintly persons are present in his home. The master and the servants who engage in offering the exalted visitors water, a sitting place, a peripheral of a reception are glorified, and the home itself is also glorified. A person who is not very rich and is attached to family life becomes highly glorified when saintly persons are present in his home. The master and servants who are engaged in offering the exalted visitors water, a sitting place, and paraphernalia for reception are glorified, and the home itself is also glorified.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada ki jai. Materially, if a man is not very rich, he is not glorious. And spiritually, if a man is too attached to family, he is also not glorious. But saintly persons are quite ready to visit the house of a poor man or a man who is attached to the material family life. When this happens, the owner of the house and his servants are glorified because they offer water for washing the feet of a saintly person, sitting places, and other things to receive him. The conclusion is that if a saintly person goes to the house of even an unimportant man, such a person becomes glorious by his blessings. It is therefore the Vedic system that a householder invite a saintly person in his home to receive his blessings. This system is still current in India, and therefore saintly persons, wherever they are hosted by the householders who in turn get an opportunity to receive transcendental knowledge. It is the duty of a sannyasi, therefore, to travel everywhere just to favor the householders who are generally ignorant of the values of spiritual life. It may be argued that all householders are not very rich. And that one cannot receive great saintly persons or preachers because they are always accompanied by their disciples. If a householder is to receive a saintly person, he has to receive his entourage also. It is said in the Shastras that Durvasa Muni was always accompanied by 60,000 disciples, and that if there was a little discrepancy in their reception, he would be very angry and would sometimes curse the host. The fact is that every householder, regardless of his position or economic condition, can at least receive saintly guests with great devotion and offer them drinking water, for drinking water is available always. In India, the custom is that even an ordinary person is offered a glass of water if he suddenly visits and one cannot offer him foodstuff. If there is no water, then one can offer a sitting place, even if it is on the straw mats. And if one has no straw mat, he can immediately cleanse the ground and ask the guest to sit there. Supposing that a householder cannot even do that, then with folded hands he can simply receive the guest saying, "Welcome." And if he cannot do that, then he should feel very sorry for his poor condition and shed tears and simply offer obeisances with his whole family, wife, and children. In this way, he can satisfy any guest, even if the guest is a saintly person or a king. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisheshaya Shunyavadi Pashat Deshatarine Jayo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Adhanapi te dhanyaha
अदनापि ते धन्यः
Sadhavo grihamedhinaha
साधवो गृहमेधिनः
Yadgrihayart arhavaryambo
यद्ग्र्यायरवर्याम्भो
Abhumishwaravaraha.
तृणाभूमीश्वरावरः
Person is not very rich and is attached to family life becomes highly glorified, and when saintly person are present in his home, the master or the servants who are engaged in offering the exalted visitors water or sitting place, a peripheral reception, are glorified, and the home itself is also glorified. Hare Krishna. So, let us first understand Atiti Devo Bhava. This is the overall principle. And what is the foundation? I said Atiti Devo Bhava. Prabhupada used to say, like, how does a dog receive a visitor? He only barks when he sees a stranger, Atithi. Some stranger has come, he only barks. He wants to chase him away. That is what the general tendency of a dog is. So Prabhupada says, this immigration department is Bhau department. Why you come to a country? Who are you? Why you have come? Correct? This is the question. Prabhupada is the Bhau, it's a dog department. This is not the way it was previously. When the Brahmana comes carrying the message from Rukmini, Krishna receives it with so much affection. Please sit down. Give me examples where a guest was received from Bhagavatam. When Vidura came to the house of the Pandavas, they received him with so much affection. With the Yudhishthira makes the statement, Tirtham kurvanti tirthani. You can create holy places just by visiting. Yes, any other guest which is received, Mahabharata, Ramayana, Bhagavatam, tell me. Guest was received.
Sudama.
Huh?
Sudama.
Sudama, yes. How did
Durvasa
you receive him?
Rishi.
With so much affection. Yes. Then?
Durvasa.
Famous Durvasa. Prabhupada is talking in the purport. Durvasa Muni was received with Yudhishthira Maharaj and by the Akshaya Patra which fed them. Yes, then? Any other guest? How was Shukamuni when he came to the assembly was received? Everybody got up. Yes, then? That's all.
Suta Goswami at the Naimisharanyam.
Suta Goswami at Naimisharanya, when he came here, all the sages sat down, they gave him the seat, and they asked him, they blessed him with the life, and they asked him question. Krishna, when he went to Vidura's home, how nicely was received. Correct? Wonderful. With affection.
Prabhuji,
Shabari received
when
yes.
yeah,
And
when
made
Lord Rama and Mata Sita were going to the forest, then the Nishad Raj received them, washed their feet, worshipped them, and next day gave them the ride of the boat across the river.
Yes.
And
Very good.
he was
Very
blessed
good.
forever.
Yes, thank you, Mataji. Scholars.
Prabhuji Mataji.
Scholars. Then
Vrindavan to
Huh?
take Akura when he came to Vrindavan to take Krishna and Balaram to Mathura.
Okay. No, it's not locked, the Vayati Mataji, how others are speaking. What is
Prabhuji,
that?
Shabari.
Akrura. Shabari we discussed already. Ho gaya. Akrura, when he comes to Vrindavan, how nicely is received. Yeah, aur batao. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was received. Yesterday we talked by Advaita Acharya. Huge feast. Yes. Hundreds of items. Yes. Then Saurabh Bhattacharya received Chaitanya Mahaprabhu at his home. We see that again and again. Then
Naradavayam Mrugare, bro.
Huh?
Naradavayam Mrugare.
Yes, when Narada Muni came to meet Mrigari, after Mrigari has become a saint, he took out his chadar and he danced, and then he paid obeisances to him. Yes, very good.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. People of Dwarka welcomed Krishna after
People of
defeating
Dwarka, yes, first canto Bhagavatam, with what affection, as if they have come to life. They were running to receive Krishna. Yes, that's all. No other reception. When Srila Prabhupada went back to America after having launched movement, Prabhupada fell sick, came to India, went back. What a reception. All the devotees are crying with so much affection, dancing in ecstasy. When Prabhupada came back again to re-establish his movement. Yes. Huh?
People of Dwaraka welcoming
Vibhishana
Krishna.
went to meet Lord Rama. At that time, everybody was saying that ये तो दुश्मन का आदमी है, ये तो हमारा सारा spy कर देगा, सारा. So Lord Rama said, how can I say no?
People of Dwaraka welcoming Krishna.
We
receiving
discussed
Krishna.
that. वो तो repeat नहीं है, repeat telecast नहीं हो, अभी भी हुआ. चलो.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Bhagavatam has a very nice description. Yes, Mataji. You read the first canto, very ecstatic description. Yeah. Then?
Yes, Prabhuji, Lord Krishna receives, Maharaj Yudhishthira receives Lord Krishna during the Ashwamedh Yagya. So
Yudhishthira Maharaj receives Lord Krishna. Yes. Then? Any other reception?
Prabhuji, Vasudeva Vipra received by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Vasudeva Vipra.
Yes. Vasudeva Vipra went to meet Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had gone. And he fainted, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came back. Yes.
People of Ayodhya received Lord Rama after returning from the Vanvas.
Yes. What a reception. Correct?
then
And that is
Krishna was
Diwali. That is
Egypt
Diwali.
Shishupala.
Correct? We only blow pataka or play gamble on that day, but actually there is a receiving. Right? The
Krishna receiving Uddhava. Krishna receiving Uddhava when he came towards the end, asking, you haven't told anything to me, Krishna. You are leaving the
so wonderful.
material world.
You have finished all Bhagavatam, Davete Mataji? That comes to the
No,
end of
Mataji,
Bhagavatam.
no. No, when I see that picture in the 9th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, no, the first initial picture is that only, Krishna receiving
Yes.
Uddhava.
Very good.
Hare,
So that
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Bhishma Deva on his arrow bed
was
Yes.
welcoming all the Vasus and
Yeah,
all
look
these.
at it. His situation is so horrible. His hands are tied, his legs are tied, only face is there, and lips are there. Correct? Eyes, lips, and face. With that itself, he welcomed everybody. Exactly
He
the
also
way he
worshipped
should have
Lord.
welcomed. And everybody was very happy. Amazing. And then he received Lord Krishna, who came to bless him at the point of his death. He received Lord Krishna, offered some beautiful prayers. Amazing.
Krishna
Lord
receiving Uttara.
Nityananda was received at Paniyatti by Raghunath Das by Chaitanya Charitamrita. Oh, what a beautiful reception it was. Anna? And then he called Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu there, and what an ecstatic Paniyatti festival was there. Again reception.
Krishna receiving Uttara.
Vidura received Krishna, yes, ho gaya.
Krishna receiving Uttara when she came.
Huh?
Krishna receiving Uttara when she came running.
Yeah, he received her, protected her, very nice.
Protect her, yes.
Prabhuji, Krishna.
Narsimha Dev, Prahlad Maharaj to Narsimha Dev.
Yeah, Prahlad Maharaj received Narsimha with a garland, you know. You're wonderful. You just killed my father. Wonderful.
Prabhuji, Krishna washed the feet of all the people who had come to attend the Rajaswaya.
Very good. When people came for Rajaswaya Yagna, how did Krishna receive them? He washed the feet of everybody. Correct?
Prabhuji, Prithu Maharaj also received Krishna.
Four Kumaras. Prithu Maharaj received the four Kumaras. Prithu Maharaj received. Indra received by Indra at heaven. Arjuna, yes, he was given the proper seat. Okay, so overall we see that there is what a beautiful culture. But what we have become now, a bhav. Correct? Previously, if you go to some city and if you stay in hotel, people will be so angry. Today it is reverse. If you go with all family with luggage somebody's house, why you didn't go to hotel? Why you come to my home? Correct? People don't like. It's not that houses were big. There is a big parody, no? There is the big houses, there are, so many things have changed today, but contrasting qualities are there. Okay. So is it so beautiful? Isn't you all agree? The reception was part of Vedic culture. The person should feel, even in the Mahabharata war, when Arjuna goes to meet Duryodhana, because it's the 5 arrows thing, that Duryodhana teases Bhishma that actually you're not fighting to your capacity. You have so much affection of Pandavas. Why they are living till now? Because he was surprised. He thought in minutes I'll finish up these Pandavas and then I'll enjoy forever. But here it was not happening. So he told Bhishma, look to be too affectionate to the Pandavas. So why you not killed them till now? Because of your affection, you are not really showing your power. So Bhishma thought it as kind of an insult to his integrity. I said, no, tomorrow the 5 Pandavas are dead. And he made 5 arrows. Only it can be saved if Krishna comes in the way. Otherwise they are dead. So Duryodhana felt, little anxiety that something might happen to these 5 arrows. So he said, can you give me the arrows? I'll keep them privately, secretly, and morning I'll give you. And then you kill the 5 Pandavas. So he said, yes, done. And then Krishna is Antaryami, Krishna knows everything. So he told Arjuna, I said, yes. Do you remember Duryodhana once gave you a benediction? I said, yes. So now is the time to ask. So there's, I think, some instance where Arjuna had held Duryodhana. Which was the instance? When Gandharvas caught him? Somewhere. Where Duryodhana was held by Arjuna. So that benediction he had. So he went to meet Duryodhana in his camp in the evening. Except barring certain times, the war was there even in the night. Later all the rules were broken in Mahabharata. At the beginning they all followed. So they went, Arjuna went to meet Duryodhana and he received him. Even Duryodhana. And he said, yes, what you want? You want the kingdom? He asked him. Arjuna said, no, that I'll fight. But you told me one benediction that I can ask you. Yes, what do you want? Tell me. 5 arrows. You're shocked. He gave. So you see that even so-called demon is also, received like that. Okay? Now let us go to the fundamental of reception. Here it is not talking about an ordinary person being received. It is talking about a saint being received. Okay? So we are very key, everybody. Actually within the heart, ISKCON Radha Govinda ki. They are privileged. Prabhuji was a pujari in Moscow, a temple. Now we have privilege. He's here for some time. So, a reception. Okay? So, particularly when a saint comes, reception should be there. But what does it mean, a saint? Saint doesn't mean by dress. Dress is not important. What is mean is the heart. Okay? But I always said, what is his level of discrimination? By that, you are a saint or you are a demon. There is an analysis. They don't know what is to be done. What is the shloka from the 16th chapter? Divine and demonic nature. Pravittim cha nivrittim cha janana asura naha. Look at the shloka. Pavitrim cha nivrittim cha. They don't know what is to be done, what is not to be done. This is asura. Now, suppose some drunkard comes to your place, an asura. Now, what is he is not going to get the same reception as a saint comes. He knows what is to be done, what is not to be done. Yes, anybody look at the shloka? Pavrittim cha nivrittim cha janana rasuraha. Look at this. So he doesn't know what is to be done, what is not to be done. Now in Bhagavad Gita there is a shloka, thank you. Bhagavad Gita there is shloka, Vidya Vinaya Sampanne Brahmane Gavihastini Shunikecha Sapakecha Panditaha Samadarshinaha. So when you hear this shloka, so what do you think? Oh, that means a dog comes to my house, a brahmana comes to the house, I should receive them equally? No, it doesn't mean that. You should have equal affection, but reception is really different. You don't wash the feet of a dog in your house, then you are a madman. Bhagavad Gita mein likha hai, sama hona chahiye na, pandita samadarshina. So that means brahmana comes to your kutta, dog comes to your, you have to wash both of it. No. Love is same, but treatment is different. So a drunkard comes to your house, love is same. Saint comes to your house, love is same. Just like a doctor, two patients are there, love is same, but treatment is different. One patient he puts in ICU, one patient he says, no, you don't need any medicine. You're okay. How it is different? Because your condition is different. Okay? So this is the famous shloka, Pravittim cha nivrittim cha jana navidura asuraha. Asura people don't know what is to be done, what is not to be done. Na shaucham na pichacharo. No cleanliness. Stinking the fellow. Na achara. Na satyam teshu. No truth. So this is a demonic. Therefore, Madhyamadhikari is practically, when he is preaching, he follows the four things. What is that? Ishvara tadineshu balisheshu dusheshicha prema maitri kripa upeksha ya karoti sammadhyamaha. What does he do? When he sees the Lord, he loves. And Guru is also loves, just loves them. Then next, what is the next thing? When he sees other devotees, he has affection for them. And then he sees the people who are innocent. Balishesh, prema maitri kripa upekshi, ya karot, Ishvara tadineshu, balisheshu disha, Ishvara, love. Tadineshu, devotees, friendship. Balisheshu, innocent people, mercy. Dusheshu, ignore. He ignores them. So envious person is different. Now, Uttamadhikari is different. He respects everybody because he sees the Lord in everybody's heart. He is on that platform. But Madhyamadhikari, how will he do that? He cannot do. Kanishthadhikari will not welcome anybody. Kanishthadhikari, he thinks he is the only devotee on earth. There is nobody as good as him. And his guru is there, Krishna is there, that's all. That is Kanishta. So I don't think Kanishta will be analyzing. Try to also analyze. Kanishta will will not be able to do welcome anybody because he thinks that he's the only devotee on earth. Okay. Madhyama is more practical, he is preaching now. And preaching cannot be done in the stupidity that you are the only devotee or not. Preaching means you have to see, just like you are teaching. Preaching means teaching. When you are teaching, you have to see this person is 90, this person is 80, this person is 10, he has to discriminate. Correct? Kanishta, what discriminates? He is only one devotee, there is no other devotee on earth. What discriminates? It's all 0 marks. He gives 0 to everybody. Kanishta. Madhyama is a different category. He sees, he is 10, he is 5, he is 100. It says even Uttamadhikari for preaching has to come on Madhyama platform. Because he has to discriminate. This is 0, this is 10, this is 5, this is 20, this is 100. That is Madhyama. So he is dealing differently. His reception is different. Lord, love, my Lord has come. Devotees, affection, friendship. Innocent people come. He says, please come, and he guides them. Envious people, he ignores. He ignores. That's what is there. Now we analyze Atiti Devava with Madhyamadhikari. Uttamadhikari actually is in a situation, he sees the Lord in everybody's heart. He's in a different platform. Okay? And maybe as a sadhana level, Kanishta Madhyama may welcome everybody. From the heart, only Uttama can welcome everybody. Uttamadhikari feels that the Lord is residing in everybody's heart. And just like as we say namaste to everybody, correct? But from the heart, only Uttamadhikari can say. We cannot imitate on Uttamadhikari. Uttamadhikari actually feels every body is the temple of the Lord. The Lord is present everywhere. He can feel that. We theoretically say that, but we cannot feel that. Correct? Uttamadhikari's situation is very, very exalted. We cannot artificially imitate that situation. He has that affection for everybody. He sees that my Lord is so mercifully accompanying every living entity. My Lord is a suhrida. He is a well-wisher for everybody. So I should also have well-wish for everybody. That is, it is easily spoken, but it is manifest in the body of Uttamadhikari. It goes even to the trance to think that he is the only one who is not obeying the Lord. Everybody else is obeying the Lord. It's a very unique situation. But Madhyamadhikari is discriminating. But he is discriminating connection to the Lord. See, we discriminate when we meet somebody, we उसको तोलते हैं, मेरे स्टेटस का है, मेरे से नीचे है, मेरे से ऊपर है. ऊपर है तो we become envious. मेरे से नीचे है तो we make fun of him. मेरे से equal है तो we become envious, also become envious. We boast about ourselves. This is what the general society dealings are. Somebody is greater than us, more rich than us, more famous than us, we become envious. And then we find somebody who is equal to us, we boast about ourselves. And if somebody is less than us, we insult him, we put down. Like that we do. That's how the material office is everywhere. That's how the vibration is. Okay. So devotee is not in that way. He puts Krishna in the center always. Now he sees in connection to Krishna. Krishna or an acharya just loves. Krishna's devotee. He is not the center. Krishna is the center. You see the change. That's the change, I think. For a normal man, he is the center. And based on that, he is saying, "Mereko fayda hai, nuksan hai," he will make. But a devotee sees Krishna and connection to Krishna he sees. Oh, Krishna's devotee, friendship. Very good. And then he sees innocent who want to know about Krishna. Compassion, mercy. And then he sees people envious of Krishna, blaspheming Krishna. He just ignores them. Externally he may say, Namaste, but at heart he just ignores them. Because that is the instruction, no? Upeksha. He does upeksha for the envious people. So this way we can analyze and then we can proceed. Prabhupada says that's how beautiful culture it was in India. Everybody, you see that. In fact, the gopis, when they saw Akrura, and they were very upset. Because what kind of Akrura he is? He is taking away Krishna. So they were not very happy with that. The name is opposite. So, Akrura. So Prabhupada says again and again, in the whole the Vedic culture, the reception of such, even you go to a stranger's house, you'll forget, even he's an enemy, he will forget his enmity. He will be so peaceful and calm. And very nice purport where Prabhupada is saying such amazing things. He says that if you're rich, if you're not rich, it's not very fortunate situation. And then on top of the time, I'm very attached to family member, that's also not very fortunate position. Both are not auspicious, but then we can receive saint at home and make the situation auspicious. And then Prabhupada continues to say that when you are receiving, suppose you do not have anything, at least you can give a straw mat and a glass of water. No? That was the thing Shamika Rishi did not do when Parikshit Maharaj entered the hermitage. As an etiquette, true, he was in Samadhi, he forgot, but as an etiquette, a king comes or a saint comes, he said, now, any respectful person, we can give a straw mat, little glass of water, that much we can do. Prabhupada says, you cannot do that, at least say welcome. Then he goes next line, some reason you're not able to say that, at least some tears of repentance and bow down something. You have some reason you're not able to utter welcome also, at least bow down, and have tears of, what my condition, I'm not able to give you a glass of water also. But at least, Prabhupada personally very happy, just bow down. So this is so beautiful, just imagine. And Prabhupada, when he saw to America, so much difficulty in traveling, Prabhupada used to say, what is all this actually? What kind of culture we have created today? Bhav culture, like a dog, just jealous of each other. Everybody is so selfish. The different culture altogether. So all around we see, when Balaramji also visited Hastinapur to sort out, because the Samba had been arrested. At that time, we see the Duryodhana and Dhritarashtra came to know, and they ran outside for grand reception. True, something funny happened after that, but they ran for a grand reception. But they were thinking of their prophet. And then finally something funny happened. When Balramji did not want the war between Yadavas and the Kauravas, he was trying to settle. And he came. And then they worshipped. And then Balramji said, please hand over Samba immediately. And then, these people got very upset. And they said, you people don't even deserve on our kindness. You are, we are the emperors, you are a king at Mathura. Because of our kindness, you are, can sit on the seat of the king. And at that, Balramji took a great offense, because you are speaking against Lord Krishna now. You think he needs your permission to use royal paraphernalia. And he said, okay. And he became red hot in anger. And he was dragging the whole city of Delhi to Yamuna, inside throwing in the Yamuna. And that's we know, this reception gone wrong. So anyway, if somebody has done tapasya, he has punya with it, which he can share. So if you are not tapasya, then what is the value? Just like we read some time before also, when so many instances, so many people used to come to receive. So everybody, anybody, any ashrama, you may be brahmachari, you may be grahastha, you may be vanaprastha, sannyasi. Like as preachers, we visit people, but we should be careful that we are doing tapasya. We are doing tapasya, and what is the greatest tapasya? Attentively hear the nama of the Lord. Attentively read the shastra of the Lord. Follow the 4 regulative principles. That is the tapasya. When you do that tapasya, actually, if you visit somebody, actually you benefit. And our heart, also we should feel that we don't feel negative for anybody. I was asking one devotee, why is it that you don't feel negative? How do you avoid that? He said, see, we are chanting Hare Krishna. And then if you feel bad for somebody, it harms him. So we should never feel negative for anybody. It harms him. He'll be yasya prasadat nagati kutopi. It will be harmful for him. So we should, devotee always has good feelings for everybody and peacefully prays for everybody, peacefully chants Hare Krishna. What a beautiful culture that will be. Always wishing well. Ajata Shrat. So we have some qualifications of a sadhu. Titikshavah Karunika, very tolerant, very merciful. Suhrida Sarvabhutanam, wishing well for everybody. Ajata Shatrava, he has no enemy. Sadhava Sadhu Bhushanam, these are the ornaments of a sadhu. So many ornaments sadhu wears. By that is sadhu, not by dress. Should be very tolerant, very merciful, wishing well for everybody, has no enemy, and very peaceful. These are the qualities of a sadhu. So we need these qualities, and then it is nice. Okay, so we'll be able to benefit. Sometimes it does happen, you go to somebody's place and he washes your feet and he gives you a huge number of items to eat and makes you very comfortable by words, by affection. But then, if you have no tapasya, you have no benefit actually. You cannot benefit him at all. So no use, it just becomes an etiquette. Okay, so try to do tapasya, improve your level of discrimination, and then you become actually worshipper. Hare Krishna everybody.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Anything somebody wants to add to today's class? Hospitality. Hospitality.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Dwarka Yatra, so I think some people have, I am asking the Gujarati team to give us, some people had that where they will get down all those things. So I think we will send a note. Yeah, we will detail analysis we are doing because from certain places, if they're coming from directly from a direct train to Dwarka, Dwarka is not so well connected. You may not have a daily train. But if you have to, you can change from Ahmedabad, it will become easier. Even there is Vande Bharat and so many trains from Ahmedabad, it becomes easier for those. Bombay is also like that, a city where flights are cheaper also from Bombay. And, you go to Bombay and then from Bombay you fly to Dwarka.
Bombay you can take train. From
Train.
Flight to Bombay, from Bombay.
Bombay train, nearby also, no?
There is flight to Ahmedabad and train from. Better go by train.
Okay, whatever it is, Bombay and Ahmedabad can be the changing point, then it will be easier. Actually, Gujarat and Maharashtra are just next to next. It's not very big distance. Okay? So if you target Ahmedabad and Bombay, but and just start working, okay? Then sometimes somebody was telling, how do I go to buy a ticket? I said, very good. When you want to Goa, you figure out everything. And Tirtha, they don't put any effort, like spoon feeding them. Put some effort. Okay? So we got the news that Bombay and Ahmedabad will be helpful for you as a changing point, because direct you're thinking that is, you'll have to give up that idea because it will not work out. Direct, I want to Dwarka only, I cannot change. Okay? And as usual, the people who are each language, we will request the language leaders to put again Dham Sevaks, just like that for Vrindavan. And then we'll have meeting with the Dham Sevaks of Vrindavan, assign them, they know their duties, responsibilities, and have the mood, like we're talking about today's service, hospitality. Have the mood of us. It's not easy to get that. Have a serving attitude. Sevon mukhe jiva dau swayam eva spurati yataha. Service spirit is what is a Dham Sevak should. Those who have taken up Dham Sevak service. Okay?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. आज को पहुंचने पे फिर मुश्किल है ना, वहाँ पे द्वारका से कैसे जाएंगे होटल तक, नया जगह है, मुश्किल होगा ना, इसलिए बोल रही थी।
अरे गुजराती टीम को हॉस्पिटैलिटी करेंगे, फिक्र नहीं करो। 200 लोग हैं उधर, बहुत बड़ा डिपार्टमेंट।
बता दीजिए मतलब।
नहीं, उनको बोलोगा अभी मैं कि सब लोग जिसको इंक्वायरी है उनको डिटेल से गाइड करें, ठीक है? ओके। हरे कृष्णा एवरीबॉडी।
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. Thank you Prabhuji. हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी।
तो ये अखबार
कृष्णा प्रभु जी।
के लिए 200 सीट हैं, 150 तो खाली गुजराती लोग हैं। जल्दी जल्दी कर देना। ओके, हरे कृष्णा। Don't worry, the details of travel is we will see. The Gujarati team will make many people who can guide, not one can guide. Okay, Hare Krishna.
दर्शन
थैंक यू प्रभु जी। हरे कृष्णा।
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु।
कहाँ जाएंगे? हरे कृष्णा।
हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा कृष्णा
कृष्णा
हरे
हरे
हरे रामा हरे रामा राम राम
राम हरे हरे
हरे
कृष्णा हरे
हरे हरे
कृष्णा
राम
हरे हरे
राम
हरे राम
हरे
राम
हरे
राम
हरे
राम
कृष्णा
हरे
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 कृष्णा
हरे
कृष्णा
कृष्णा
हरे
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 कृष्णा
हरे राम
हरे
राम
हरे
राम हरे हरे
हरे हरे
थैंक यू प्रभु जी। हरे कृष्णा। धन्यवाद।